Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. We are here for a pre-match press conference for a match against SC East Bengal. We have with us our head coach, Khalid Jamil, along with our player, Patrick Flottmann. Request you to use the raise your hand feature before asking the questions and introduce yourselves before asking the questions. Thank you. We may take the first question from yours, Pratap Singh.
Good afternoon, coaches. Good afternoon, Coach Khalid and Patrick. I hope you're doing fine. Coach, my first question to you is how do you plan for East Bengal? They are in the bottom of the table. They haven't won a game yet, and they have displayed good performances, but you are yet to get a win. So how do you plan against them?
Talking about East Bengal, they are good side. They play, as I said before, in ISL, all the teams are in good shape. We have to think about our own game, think positive, and we must go for 3 points.
Coach, in the last 6 games, you've just 1 win, 1 draw, and 4 defeats. We have seen that your team is trying, but what do you think has not gone your way this season?
So talking about this, I never get the full squad every time from starting first game. Some player got food poisoning, 2 foreigners didn't play. And talking about next game, Gallego was injured. Then third game, Brown was injured. And before this game also, Hasa is injured. And talking about this game also, Brown is injured. But I'm not giving any excuse, but I'm just saying that I never got, especially foreigner player was all 6 foreigner, I never get them together. So it's always difficult. See, talking about this game also, we have to see whether Brown definitely is not going to play. And Gallego is out. So still same situation, but we have to fight. I believe in boys, whatever player we have to fight and think positive, play confidently. That is the main thing. And everything will be fine after this game.
Coach, so, like you mentioned that Deshaun is not fit and he won't play tomorrow. So, what exactly has happened to him? Like, anything if you can tell us?
He's having a hamstring injury. He got injured. Talking about he played only first 90 minutes in first game. After that, he got injured. Then third game also, he got injured. Then fourth game, we make him play. Then again, he got hamstring. But he will be fine. But this is not available. Maybe next game or maybe after that. And Hasa is so doubtful. And Harnan also, maybe he will play, maybe not. We have to see him tomorrow. And remaining players are fit. We'll see.
Yeah. So thank you, Coach. That's all I wanted to ask you. Good luck for tomorrow's game. I have a question for Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Patrick, this has been, this is your first time you've come to India. We are playing in the ISL. So, how would you sum up your overall experience playing in the ISL for the first time?
Yeah, look, it's been great, I think, so far for myself. And I've learned a lot of things. It's obviously a bit different, the style of football back home, and the conditions obviously are a bit different. But, I think it's a really good league. It's a really good standard, and I've really enjoyed it so far.
Thank you, Patrick. Good luck for tomorrow's game.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yash. Srivatsa, you can ask your question now.
Good afternoon. Srivatsa from IFTWC. Am I clearly audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Coach, just adding to Yash's question, 4 lost in 6 matches. So do you agree that the players are kind of mentally blocked and due to the performance? So a win is very necessary tomorrow against East Bengal?
No, talking about this, I don't agree. We have experienced players, Indian players, we have experience, they know better. So I don't think any problem about that. It is about just confidence. Sometimes we are unlucky, but this time we'll be lucky, we'll hope. And talking about remaining players, everybody is working hard. They know that in football, sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't get. Sometimes you have to work hard. That is only one solution.
Coach, signing a Asian defender turned out to be a dramatic task for you. You almost signed a South Korean, but later, due to some complication, you missed him. And as I know, there were some other names too. How did the staff came to a decision that the player sitting beside you, Flottmann, is the right choice and he should be bought in?
Yeah, Flottmann, he was the right choice and he's doing a good job. And we are happy with him.
Hi, Patrick. Hope you are doing well. Patrick, you played in Australia and outside of Australia too, that is in Thai League Second Division. When NorthEast United offered you a contract, which factor did you evaluate and made your decision that India is the right place for you in this COVID situation times? Do you personally spoke to Khalid before signing for the club?
Yeah, well, look, I'd obviously heard a bit about the ISL before coming over because quite a few Aussies have been playing here in the past couple of seasons, and obviously I played with Lafondra as well, who won it with Mumbai last year, and I spoke with him a bit about India before leaving, and he had high praise for the league. And obviously before signing as well, I spoke with the coach and his philosophy and I guess his way of coaching and the way he goes about things in football sense. That really interested me. And so that was kind of the icing on the cake. And I suppose that's why I wanted to come. And, I'm really glad I did because I've learned a lot so far and I'm really enjoying it. And I think it's going to improve me as a footballer and a person as well.
Patrick, how different is it for you to be in a bio bubble and play in the empty stadiums?
Yeah, obviously it's a bit different. I did have a bit of experience because we had a similar situation in Australia. We weren't in the bubble per se, but we also did play the AFC Champions League last season in Qatar in the bubble. So I've had a bit of experience with that, and it's a bit of a miss without the fans. But you have to get on with it, obviously, and it is what it is. So at the end of the day, we still get to play football, and that's the most important thing.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, coach. All the best for the game.
Thank you.
Thank you, Srivatsa. Srijan, you can ask your questions.
Good afternoon, coach. This is Srijan from Sports Leader. My question to you would be, your opponents tomorrow, SC East Bengal, haven't had the best of starts this season. So going into the game tomorrow, what do you feel is your biggest strength and your biggest weakness?
Talking about this, we played together now 6 matches. I don't see anything. Only we need another win, then everything will be fine. And talking about their team, they're also playing good. So we also have to be careful, but we have to believe in ourselves. That is the most important thing.
Coach, do you feel the team still hasn't been able to play to the standards that you expect them to play?
Yes, talking about this, that one thing is that everybody's trying. Everybody's trying, but we need a win desperately tomorrow. That is the most important, whether you play good or bad, but we need a win.
Okay, thank you, coach. My next question to you would be Patrick. Patrick, you've played in Australia in this season. This is your first season in ISL. What do you have to say about the standard of football compared in the ISL compared to that of Australia?
Yeah, look, like I said earlier, I think the standard here is really good. And, obviously the conditions here, you have to play to the conditions a bit because it's a bit more hot and humid. So I suppose sometimes you have to pick and choose when to press, for example. The game needs to be slowed down at times. But in saying that, the standards obviously of a high quality. I'm really enjoying it so far. And look, I hope for the future as well. I think the league's going to get better and better each year.
Okay. Thank you, coach. Thank you, Patrick.
Apurva, you can ask your question now.
Good afternoon, coach. Good afternoon, Patrick. Coach, my first question is to you that the team has played pretty well in patches in last few matches. So would you follow a same route or do you have any different approach for the next matches?
As I said, whether tomorrow we play good or bad, we need 3 points. That is the most important things now. We have to go there and give our best, and we must give 100% all the plays.
Thank you, coach. Just a follow-up question to Patrick. Patrick, you are the mainstay of the defense. for Northeast United. So what is your message to the players that they are playing in the next matches? Because the team is playing pretty well, but in patches. So to keep the consistency, what will be your message to the players?
Yeah, look, like you said, I think we've definitely played well in patches. So the main goal for us now is to do that throughout the whole game rather than in just patches for the full 90 minutes, which is what we need to do. Speaking of the game against East Bengal, I think we really need to get off to a good start. As a defence, we need to keep a clean sheet and take our chances in front of goal. And if we do that, we should be able to get 3 points.
Thank you. Best wishes for the next matches.
Thank you.
I don't see any more raised hands. So if Yash, yeah, this will be your last question, please.
Coach, like things are coming thick and fast, and like you mentioned that you don't have all the foreigners available. So are you looking at the winter transfer window to get in someone? Like you of course need to get someone for Gallego. So when are you planning to get in that player?
Yeah, we are getting him. We're getting soon. Very good player we have in the replacement of Gallego. That is we need at present.
Okay, coach. Thank you. Good luck for tomorrow's game.
Thank you.
I don't see any more raised hands. So with this, we'll conclude this press conference. Thank you everyone for joining.